Today we're going to test two things. First, how good the smoke is and on the rusting hooks, and second, how good my memory is, because I didn't have an easy time with the mist eaters, but it might be one of the two factors. So we'll see which ones. The rusting hooks are the easiest squad to get a maximum score with in the old game, and probably still is. So much that I never tried a 2 or 3 island recently because I always went for the maximum score. And that is on purpose because it's the first squad you unlock. So only 2 FTL coins to unlock the rusting hooks, and of course they need to be easy for new players. Last time we checked out the Rift Workers without new Advanced Edition content, so I guess As If Unfair came out in 2018, and yeah, it's very tough, but it's definitely doable. The devs were too afraid to try that. Instead, now we will enable all the new things. Also Prospero. This is the only squad that makes sense to start with Camilla, because unlike the Mist Eaters, the smoke will not go away. But I have Prospero from the Rift Worker run with the extra reactor, so it would be dumb not to take it for the same reason as the Arachnophiles. Flying Science Mech is always better, but the biggest difference is the pushing, so the Mist Eaters could not push, and that made the big difference, even though it seems also the Jet Mech has extra range, so extra smoke, even though they make less smoke than the Mist Eaters. I remember that it's much better, but we'll see if I remember it wrong. Also, of course, Storm Generator, or smoke deals damage to enemy units every turn, is the opposite. The new squad, which heal in smoke, but in the base game, only Camilla Vera allowed you to attack in smoke, so with the Mist Eater it's been tough to adjust to the idea that we can step on the smoke tiles. It's all about learning patterns, so if you find familiar patterns, you can find the solutions pretty quickly. But with new stuff, yeah, it takes more than 8 hours, and I'm done with that. Don't want to get 8 hours ever again. Actually, I got an almost perfect 30k run when I wasn't playing so well at the beginning of this channel, more than a year ago, well like a year and a half, but the only objective that I missed was a kill for enemies with A.C.I.D. Of course, Prospero is going to help a lot. So already on the Science Mech, of course this is already flying, so would be no point. Enabling everything, I tried with the Rift Workers without the new stuff, and yeah, it's doable. Pretty challenging, but still doable. The moment of awakening in my original timeline was there on Archive. Its gardens need me again. I mentioned one of the last episodes that Prospero was actually from Detritus, then it got in an accident, and we was overseeing the disposal facilities, got in an accident, and started worrying about the plants instead. So it got transferred to Archive, where it became a gardener, I guess. Also Archive with the mods, if you got the mods. I mentioned before, the mods shouldn't be a base enemy. They target too many tiles for being a base enemy, but on Archive shouldn't be too bad because Archive can help. Also we have Smoke now. Tumblebug Leader, actually very tough. So let's leave it Archive for later, I guess, and start with an easier... Oh, the squids over here, flying squids are called mosquitoes, are actually helping us, because they will add some smoke, but not as with the Mist Eaters that they just repair you. Also RST will be easier. I think the Scorpion Leader is what destroyed me with the Rift Workers, because I forgot about how to deal with him. So I guess we should start from Detritus, and then we see. Now, easy option here. We want to do maximum stars, so yeah, that's the only path. And landfill or wasteland. 2 Vek Egg sacks. Knock mites off the mech, protect the power generator. Well, I guess I should decide it based on the map. So this is a very easy map. This is not a very easy map, but the conveyor belt can help us. But of course, this is much easier. I think it will be more interesting. A.C.I.D is very effective on underground Vek nests, but it has now forced them above ground. The A.C.I.D generator in this region is offline. You must destroy the Vek Eggs before they can hatch. So yeah, maybe the other mission was more interesting, but this is definitely the one to go for. Also, Scorpion. And yeah, I can already start like this. And I'll show you why in a second. I think we should be fine. So don't want to worry too much like this. If we don't get the perfect 40k run, I still need the 3 island medal. So they both went for him, the jet mech, but it's not a big deal because he can jump and damage at the same time. Also extra damage later on. And yeah, the reason that I started over here is because if anything else came up here, we could have done this and this would be dead. And that's the big difference with Scorpion, with spiders and blobbers and plasmodias, I guess. This is the perfect counter. So this, even though it can only make smoke behind him, which is a weird way. So actually I want to have him in the middle of the action, not in the corner like the other ranged mech. But yeah, that makes very powerful against the rarer enemies. Of course, yeah, the cross pattern everywhere, but that's only for the rift workers. So I need to decide what I want to prioritize. I guess this is the best option, probably. We cannot push anything into... I could do this, but yeah, it wouldn't be enough. So this would take care of them, but still it will be webbed. So I think... Also, how are we? We are starting with 2 alpha Vek and 2 normal Vek. Instead on hard, 3 alpha. So 5 total, and probably the egg sack maybe count as half? No, probably not. 5 Vek. Instead on hard, we start with 3 or 4. 4 Vek, of which 1 is alpha. So I think they went a bit overboard on unfair, but I guess it's the dev's fault for not putting something like that early on. Now, should I try to kill this one? So if I wasn't doubly webbed, I start with this, get the thing, but I guess I can just jump away at this point. The only thing is that, yeah, if I smoke, then I won't be able to use him to attack over here. It's a bit of a waste, but yeah, let's do this. Mark 2 for me. And is this better actually? No, because we'll get in the corner. So yeah, we could push this down to get some extra damage. So what I want to do, of course, is to get extra damage without killing it, otherwise we get too many spawns. So that's the way of playing on unfair, which I didn't really need on normal. But yeah, this is a nice Psion. He's not doing much. He's actually helping us. Well, with the rift workers we use the exploding Psion, which is the scariest one, to help us instead. But yeah, now the Vek will leave behind fire unless there's smoke. No, I think they will remove smoke. The only downside of this brute mech is that they only have 2 HP but no self-damage like the Mist Eaters. So yeah, this is a perfect position to push. Can I even reach? 3, 4, nope. So of course, having flying is a game changer. So only on the weakest squad they added fire. They added flying, not fire. That's a big waste to do this, but on the other hand, I don't need to. I can remain over here. The idea was to put the ranged mech here, get the smoke behind, and kill this one. So that's how you deal with multiple targets. That's the weakness of the Mist Eaters. But of course, you can do this. Don't care about the fire, of course, if it's underwater. Now, this smoke is not going to do anything for us, unfortunately. So if I stood one tile up, it would be fine. It would be a much better situation, but... well. Can I block? Should I block? Should I take care of the Psion? Don't think so, because it will actually help us. Yeah, I don't think that blocking is very helpful, but on the other hand, yeah, I don't have much to do over here. So I can make this one kill if I go away. And make this one kill the Psion, or I can kill it this one myself. Like this. Yeah. Not doing much. So I think I'm going to get blocking, I guess. No, if I block now, I'll get too many spawns later on, but yeah, I don't want to take care of the Psion, is actually helping. So let's do this, and I guess do this. Nothing too helpful, unfortunately. So that's the issue. Of course, the science mech is nowhere near as powerful as the control mech, but the use of smoke is much better. So this one is dead already, and yeah, the fire will remove the smoke, so it's not great for us. Not a great Psion for us, but so far so good. And dealing 2 damage is actually very strong. So yeah, that's... yeah, scared about the explosions because I played the base game for so long that I associate them to explosions, so exploding Psion that deals damage around it. So now we have 3. I'd like to block, but if I do this, it won't target him. If I just... but I can just kill it, I guess. Yeah, so this will put us a bit further away from the action, but I guess we should be fine. We're blocking over here. And there's the mosquito, so not a problem for us. Well, this is a problem. Webbing is with more things, more webbing. So last turn we cannot kill, unfortunately, a flying thing. We can just do this, ignore, but can we do something better? So if I... yeah, the problem is that like the Mist Eaters, now smoke is blocking, so we cannot jump over him like this and get the repair, of course. So I think I'm just going to... well, it's getting a lot of XP already. Can I... yeah, probably I can kill one of them, but I want to not waste so much time. So I think I'm just going to do this. And that's it. So we already have our max level pilot. We should be fine. Now the tough missions to begin. Yeah, the region is safe. A.C.I.D generator is back online. Not sure if it's the best idea, but the smell was outrageous. Not sure it was the best idea to acid your own land, to put acid everywhere to kill the Vek. Guess. Extreme measures. Destroy the acid vats, not a problem. Use the Detritus Contraption, that's more interesting, actually harder. So let's see if we get a time pod over here. And... 2 Alpha Mosquito shouldn't be too bad. What I want to do actually now is to stand closer. Also, I'm flying. So maybe this is more helpful. Both of them are flying. Oh, no. Don't want to get webbed. Well, this one might actually web me anyway. Let's take a look at this. So the fact that I'm flying is a very big help, so we can just move over here and push. Okay, so we got the time pod. 1 time pod is guaranteed on the first island. Well, everyone is attacking him. But... okay, now this combination is very bad because we cannot smoke, we cannot attack out of it. So the new enemy is already giving us issues. Why I wanted, the reason I went over here because I wanted to do this. But of course I should have seen that there are no artillery units, so there's no point. No one is going to stand here to attack this lone building. And yeah, here we are a bit in trouble, but because of the webbing mostly. But you can take care of the webbing. So I can move here and do this. And that will fix the first part, not being able to move. Now, do I want to get rid of Scion? Not really. What I want to do is to use the acid vats are very good against the block, against the spawning Vek, because if you push on top of the spawn, it will the tile will become acid, and yeah, the spawn will be gone. Unfortunately, it's a bit too far away. I can block again. Unfortunately, I cannot do this. Well, not that it matters actually. Yeah, we don't have. So this is just +1 range. Instead, any class weapon that we found with the Mist Eaters that just adds smoke, no damage, can reach 3 tiles. So that's the trade-off that makes it probably even better. We can do this. Rescue craft has been rescued. Yeah, I don't know if I want to remove... I guess the fire is giving us issues. Yeah. Don't have many things to do with him, unfortunately. I could just push it into water, but is it really worth it? I guess this makes more sense, even though we'll leave 1 HP. If I do this, we'll get an extra spawn, so I guess be a bit out of the way. But excellent, Commander. The Vek should get a taste of A.C.I.D soon. It's like a American college or whatever they're called. Yeah, can I get a bump? Can I get a bump? No, now I'm too far away to get a bump. Well, yes, there's this one in the way anyway. So not ideal, not ideal getting so far away. Now, if I want to do this, I get this. I'll be on fire, and still I cannot block with the acid vat. It's too far away. So I need to take care of one of them. Actually, yeah, the Psion again. The Psion in the way means that we cannot target this because of Psion, and we are too far away. That was too risky. So I went too far away, and now if I want to take care of him, I will go again too far away. So not a great situation for us. Yeah, the mosquitoes, new enemies, pretty tough. I think I don't have a choice actually. Need to stand on fire. Of course I cannot push. And yeah. Even if I could hear the Psion prevent me. So yeah, that's the danger of going out of your way to do. Also, if I do this, I'll deal 2 damage. I could do 3 damage. Is it worth it? Of course, this at full health will block a spawn twice. So not only will create a pool of acid at the end, but also we won't get any more spawns with this one on top if I start damaging it instead. Won't be so easy. Instead, what I can do is start blocking, I guess. Yeah. So that's the versatility of the ranged mech. You can attack in both directions. Hopefully we'll survive. Just need to destroy this one. Yeah. So luckily, yeah, the squid monsters here started attacking me. I just need to take care of him. Easy enough. Well, barely enough. But yeah, extra movement, low health, that's how I like it. The only thing is... can I... Yeah, I cannot make it block now that there's smoke. And if I stand in smoke or water, I remove the fire, but of course I cannot attack for that turn. And... I guess I can ignore it for one more turn to do this. That could be very helpful. So now 2 turns, no more spawn next. So yeah, next turn will be the last, so we can start killing. No reason to hold back. Not sure if it's the best move, but I guess. Oh, okay, that would be very good if I had 1 extra movement. Unfortunately, 1, 2, 3, yeah. I cannot. If I push it, I remove the fire, but I'm too far away. Oh, I don't need the bump anymore, though. Interesting. So I can kill it anyway, but I cannot kill the tank. Let's try. So yeah, smoke, fire is gone, and we can kill like this. Or kill the Vat. Cannot reach here anymore. I cannot even target him. So I definitely need to do this in this timeline, unless I reset. I guess, yeah, killing is the most helpful thing. Should I reset or not? 2, 3, 4 Vek, it would be tough, but hopefully we are in a good position, so the emerging Vek will only be able to target us and we can move away. Which I think should be fine. Also, 1 bump will take care of the squid. Unfortunately, they attack me. And yeah. Biological adhesive in order to feed on me, that's a rare lore point, but we don't actually know what they're doing. Okay, the scarab decided to go for me. Yeah, they don't seem to feed, they just hate electricity apparently. Which would make sense with the source material, the Japanese movies with kaijus. So yeah, Earth is angry. Okay, unfortunately the webbing, yeah, this should have been the opposite. Can we even take care of everyone? Yeah, if I sacrifice binary, we go from the android names go from Greek mythology to I don't know what binary. Don't know if I haven't watched many movies. Don't know if it's there's a character named Binary. Of course, it's base 2 language numbering system with 2 targets and this one here. So, oh, okay, there is a way. But so this will take care of both of them. That's why the back burner is very strong. I missed something like that on the Mist Eaters. The problem is that I don't think I can reach. No, I cannot reach here. So if I want to do it like this, this will get on fire and die. adding smoke over here is not going to help. So fire is a problem. Yeah, there's no other way, I think. I don't care about him. Can I get the push? Another alternative would be to do this, but yeah. So not with him. I could do this, but unfortunately there's no one in the same line. So yeah. If it was closer, it wouldn't be an issue, of course. 3-4, actually this is not enough because of the smoke. Do I need to sacrifice binary? I guess is the one with least XP, so it wouldn't be too bad, especially if we find something good on the thing. But yeah, that's the problem with smoke, it's harder to deal damage, but we have the option, the passive, that yeah, shouldn't be on the rocket mech because the rocket mech is already very strong. So if you, like me, found it on the random run, I had no problem getting 30k because I got two rocket mechs. Of course, if you get two passives on the random squad, the second, two of the same weapon on the same passive on the random squad, the second is gone, so it won't appear. You cannot get two of the same weapon. Two of the same passive. You can get two of the same weapon. Not on a normal run, only as a starting weapon. So you cannot find the same weapon twice. But if you start, okay, it took enough. If I do this, he can come here, push it, but he cannot deal with both of them. So I don't think there's another option. So this was the... Actually, yeah, the problem, I don't even need to deal with him. I could just let him do his thing, but... yeah, I simply cannot reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Needed one. The flying enemies are annoying because they can go far away. Yeah. So at least we got rid of the fire, otherwise couldn't do that either. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's how the Vek are set up. So yeah, don't think I can do anything else. If only there was smoke over here, then we could just repair in the smoke. But oh well, that's it. At least we got the objective, so yeah, the pilots are ready. This one got the level up. Finisher, huh? Bit too late for that, if he got the promotion earlier. Yeah, all the XP has gone to him, so even if he disabled, not too bad. Also we collected the time pod, so nothing to worry about that. But yeah, the Detritus and Archive will allow you to get extra XP. Let's hope for a pilot. Yes, okay, so that was very lucky. So it's already tough to get a pilot, also a good one. Now, Ghana, the successful perfect 40k run for the Arachnophile was Ghana's redemption arc. Now, where should I put it? Also, the fact that the experience now from the time pod is accurate, but it's already pretty high. Instead, from the perfect island world is the same. So, no problem with that. We just lost 1 star that we could have sold, but not too bad. Unfortunately, no high threat mission, so no hope for extra reward. But where can we put him? Of course, the jet mech in the middle could be very good, but we don't have... we need to waste the reactor core. Actually, yeah, we need 2 cores. Shield self is not as helpful. And +1 damage, yeah, it's very expensive. So I think makes sense to use a Tongana. But of course the power core, the reactor core, which I always call power cores because the power grid, but there's no relationship. Well, actually I call it power cores because they power up the weapons, yes. Requires 2 power and then reactor cores provide power. Now, Ghana here could be actually helpful. So if you didn't have Prospero, putting Ghana on the pulse mech is definitely a good idea because it will also, it's 3 health, so for a science mech is tanky. Should I try it? Yeah, the problem is that Prospero is useless here because, yeah, it's already flying and not very helpful over here. I guess I should start. I should try on the jetpack. Yeah, we can then jump. Unfortunately, yeah, 1 range is the obvious best choice. So this is extra damage. So these 2 can already push. This one needs more coverage, so 1 range is the priority goal. So I think adding 1 core here is the best. Now, less than 50 damage, the easy mission. The conveyor belts are not so convenient here if they push into. But yeah, this is a bit tough, but I like the new mission. Please keep in mind its aiming algorithms have yet to be perfected. And yeah, we have Ghana, so we can already take. If you had a bad Psion, this would be the move. But probably, yeah, dealing with more Vek than we can kill with this one. So yeah, Vek with 1 HP, we can kill with the Detritus Contraption. We can add a shield or damage. So of course, leave the shield for later. Shield, the Detritus Contraption targets all units, and you need to do, for the objective, you need to do everything. So 2 turns shield and 2 turns missile. But it targets both us and the enemies. So we need to get a shield on him to save him from the double damage. Won't be as easy, but this point here blocks the Scorpion, so it will definitely, the Scorpion will web me. Hopefully I will have a way of running away, I guess. Also, 2 HP is very good for them because the ranged mech can deal 2 damage directly. He can deal 2 damage with the smoke later, 1+1 smoke. So not a bad start. Unfortunately, yeah, the mosquito is very annoying. Yeah, they call it mosquito because it's flying, but of course it's a squid that puts out smoke instead of ink. Can we... Yeah, I want to leave this up, so if the mosquito comes back here to target a building, we can use the back burner. Unfortunately, if the mosquito targets me, I won't be able to use the back burner, but well, let's try. So yeah, the starting position is very tough, but since I started with Prospero and now we got Ghana, hostile Vek, release me at once or suffer the consequence. For being former construction worker is not very friendly. Also, yeah, I knew that. But we can do the opposite. We kill both of them, but if we kill, we get worse spawns, I guess. And yeah, we can do this. Take care of him. This is just attacking. Can I? No. It's an interesting decision because oh, I can just do this instead. Yes, I could, but then I wouldn't get... Okay, that's very interesting because if we kill this one, it means that it'll be... What should I prioritize? If we kill this one, we get even more spawns. Instead, if we leave it to 1 HP, we can take care of him next turn. Unfortunately, if I had a shield now... Yeah, the problem is if I add a shield now to avoid, so if I do damage, I just yeah, damage everything, get a lot more spawns. Instead, if I add a shield, they won't take damage from the smoke. That's not ideal. What can you do if I push you? I guess you can do one more damage to the tough Vek. So this one will be stuck anyway. Unfortunately, this one moves first. Can you reach? 1, 2, 3. So yeah, it cannot reach any building. He's going to attack us. So this is good. Can kill and then add a shield, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, fire also is good because the Vek will not step on the fire. Also cute thing, mostly cosmetic. Yeah, the Vek don't go in a corner anyway. It's very, very rare to see a Vek go in a corner because that's the same. The Vek A.I. does not want to go in the corner just as much as don't want to get on fire. Instead, A.C.I.D is blind to acid and mines, and it will avoid, of course, smoke. Even though if a Vek is on fire, it could go into smoke to put itself out, but they are not as smart as XCOM 2 Lost. Although, actually, I don't remember if it's vanilla Lost or better AI Lost, but oh well. There are enemies in XCOM 2 that if they're on fire, they will stand on water to put the fire out. But yeah, the same principle as XCOM 2 hunkering down. If you want to lose a turn to stand on water, or if you want to remove fire, you need to either repair or waste a turn standing on fire and smoke. Of course, if you can push it like before, everything is much easier. But now, I think I want to damage him, even though I will be a bit too far away from the action. Should I just damage the Psion instead? No, it will be dead anyway. So now I add the shield, and hopefully the shield will not protect them from the smoke. So I never tried that. Yes, doesn't allow. So if a shielded unit is stands on fire, it won't catch fire. But the smoke is already inside the tile, so it works differently. Yes, electric damage just removes the shield, so it's fine by me because next turn I can just deal 1 damage to everyone, including my own, of course. Now, yeah, I need to be careful about dealing damage to him. That's the only issue. Well, he can just block for us. He cannot. So I want to kill this one, ignore him, and I guess kill. Yeah, unfortunately I cannot stand on the same tile. So if I want to do this, I will not be able. Yeah, the mountain here is a bit annoying. So I can either do this, or, well, I guess I could block myself. Oh no, I cannot. Yeah, if I push this down, I will not be able to. Also, it will attack over here. Otherwise, the alternative is to do this. But it won't block if I want to use missile barrage. So do I want to use missile barrage? Yes. But it doesn't matter the order because we need to target everything anyway. So energy cocoon removed. The plasma shield. I assume it's plasma. Yeah. Not sure if it's specified. No, I think it's just an optical shield. Harold says something about that. Anyway, yeah, saying about how the frequencies, light frequencies of the shield. Well, technically plasma is just a state, so like solid, liquid, or gas. So it could be anything. Now, should I do this? Should I leave? Oh, I need to take care of both of them. That's not... Didn't even notice. Huh? So I could do this instead. Of course I want the XP on Ghana. I guess... So it would make more sense just to block. Like this. But then... yeah, neither of them can push these two one against the other, so it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, I cannot even target this guy. So I think I'll need to do this, even though it won't be any blocking. I wonder if it's better, actually. Let's see. So the problem is that I stand close to the corner. That's never nice. Because, yeah, the Vek don't want to stand on the borders either. Not as discouraged as the corners, but so if you go into the game files, it will say that the Vek has -10 movement score for the fire and corner, -3 I think for these tiles, and they will often, not always, but they will often pick the best movement, the best tile they have. So yeah, many tiles are discouraged this way. I think this makes the most sense, even though I'm not blocking. The alternative is to, yeah, unfortunately I cannot attack into the empty tile. That would be perfect. If I could attack outside the board, this will, yeah, just survive with 1 HP. We can kill it later, but I think this is the best move, because we don't get another spawn. And you will survive with 1 HP, means it will be dead soon. Finally Ghana can get, yeah, this one does not get much XP, because just 1 damage and then the smoke will finish off most of the effect. Anyway, yeah, we're managed to block box strats over here, like with the Mist Eaters. We block them even a smaller tile. So yeah, in the VIP mission, the Mist Eaters, we just managed to block them diagonally. Instead here, yeah, we're just blocking straightforwardly, cannot do anything. 2 turns. What should we prioritize? Again, want the XP over here. Is it a good plan to move away? Probably not. He cannot do much. He will only be able to web us. Of course, I can just target this one. Oh, so they are on fire, but they won't take damage until if the Psion is still alive. That's an important detail. Also, yeah, the smoke now is blocking us. That's why it's so hard to use the Mist Eaters, because I've been trained for so many hours that the smoke tiles, unless you have Camilla, and I never use Camilla, unless you are lucky enough to get Camilla, you can do this. It would be the great move. But yeah, the smoke now is blocking, so it's not as helpful to add smoke everywhere. But we don't have to kill this one as much as I like to. Also, I forgot about, yeah, we need to use it again anyway. So this will be dead anyway, so there's no point in going over there to kill it unless with the extra XP. Yes, I guess I'll take 1 damage and we should be fine. Let's see if... yes, okay, so the Psion died first and didn't make smoke. So even with the weapons that... even the weapons that deal damage to many targets, there's still an order usually. So you can see what dies first. So if the Psion does first, no fire. That's the logic, the game logic. The Psion dies first, there will be no fire. If this one dies first, there will be fire. That's a bit of the only part that can give you a bit of confusion on the game, on the preview of a turn. But yeah, I don't like these two two spawns. I wish I could repair and stand in the smoke. Yeah, I cannot even target. That's unfortunate. So I cannot target this one because of the mountain. I cannot target this one because of the smoke. So we are not in a good position. Hopefully. So this will die on the next turn. Next turn. So we should be fine like this. Yeah, I need just to deal shield barrage. Well, it's more satisfying to block because... Oh, I could actually kill it directly if I want. But still, I won't get Ghana's XP. I have isolated the malfunctioning equipment components and made an example out of them. Yeah, it's a very aggressive robotic... Oh, okay. Forgot about that. Yes, fire will kill it, but if he webs me, that's not good. Also, I don't want the XP on Prospero. So I guess, yeah, I cannot kill... It's very satisfying to kill everything, but... Yeah, I guess there's no point. So let's get the XP is the priority. Should I... Due to valiant efforts, I'm upgrading several parts to full systems. Conservative, not what I want. Oh well. Opener, I wonder, opener with Ghana deals 2 damage instead of 1. I wish I could have gotten that. Oh well. I can... Doesn't matter because I cannot... Yeah, I cannot bump this one anymore. Oh well. Shields for everyone. Yeah, without turn confirmation, I could have forgotten to do that. To attack with him because it wasn't pointless. Reading shows the contraption has 100% accuracy. Yeah, we like the 100% here, no 99. Yeah, conservative extra limited weapons we don't have them, of course. I don't think there are starting weapons conservative because the mech wouldn't have anything to do if you had only one use of the starting weapon. Then what can you do with the rest? Anyway, is this worth it to get 1 extra star? Destroy the acid storm controller. Black was spawning 3 times. Oh. Huh. So I don't think smoke puts out fire. I don't think it puts out acid. Also, is this a bug? I've never seen it like this. So, oh, probably it's the acid storm thing. So normally you have on Detritus you have random tiles with acid, but maybe because yeah, the acid storage has leaked into a storm control unit, so everything will be on acid. So maybe they wanted to show it on the buildings, but yeah, that's just decoration. Instead, on a random tile, the Vek could have gotten the acid, but everything will get acid until we destroy that. I think that the game remembers if you add acid to a Vek and then use this, it will remember the acid. But yeah, not an easy mission, but only a few buildings. The problem is that they are very close to the Vek, so it will be very tough. Without Ghana, I will be very worried about these 2 buildings. But with Ghana, we should be fine. Hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah, I wanted to play faster, but I ended up trying again to go for a 40k run without wanting it. That's how I play. But wanted to play faster, make some mistakes, and then get out of a tough situation. We actually did that on what I called Unfair into the Breach Part 1, 2, and 3 with the Rift Workers. But yeah, I need to make a mistake on purpose at the beginning, so now I know that I don't need to play perfectly. This is the acid storm. Everything... Oh, weapon damage is on acid too. But yeah, it's add acid... Oh, I guess all units have acid applied. I guess they add acid to the buildings, even though it doesn't make much sense. Well, anyway, this means we can kill in 1 turn. What can we... Oh, also that's a bug. We don't damage. Oh, okay. That's a bug because we cannot deploy. So if I do it like this, it won't damage friendlies, of course. That was just a visual bug. Anyway, This is much better because not only we take care of him, which I don't think it's very dangerous, but actually the Psion does not... The Psion does not attack anything, so usually it only blocks us, but since we have 2 flying units... Yeah, I'm worried about this tile, but the Scorpion, yes, can reach it. So... Yeah, I wanted to block them to come here, but yeah, it's very tempting to deal 2 damage to... So if we destroy this, the damage will go away. Also, yeah, we cannot kill it. Yeah, I wonder, probably with opener we can deal double damage. That would be borderline broken. Also, opener not as helpful on Silica because it only works on the first attack. So I guess if it works here, it wouldn't work on the aerial bombs. So I guess one or the other. Not sure which one, but yeah, I don't think it's needed to take care of him because it's not doing too much. Just adding fire, which means that the Vek will not step on it. I wonder, do the Vek know that they're immune to fire? Not sure about that. Anyway, I think this is the best option. Also another visual bug. If we add the smoke over here, we will be fine for the final turn. So I'm going to step over here. If an enemy comes close, or should I just... No, because the mosquito is not going to stand over here, either here or here. There's no point. Just better to let the mosquito attack if you want. Yeah, I think it should be fine. Aside from the blocking, the problem with blocking is that another broken thing on Unfair, because we don't get spawns. There's a 6 Vek cap. Aside from the final mission, it's 7. So you can see that there are 5 Vek, only 1 spawn. And if it was an high threat mission, we wouldn't get any spawn at all until we killed some Vek. So yeah, high threat mission with block Vek spawning, not recommended. Anyway, that's very bad. That could be, yeah, that would be exactly what I wanted. Unfortunately, I cannot push it away. That's annoying. So that's exactly what I wanted to see. Come here, add smoke. The smoke will slowly chip away. Unfortunately, we are webbed and I cannot do much. So this is a very good move, but the problem is that, yeah, if this wasn't webbed, it could come up here, come up here, free him, and this one can come up here, but we cannot reach him to activate the whole chain. So yeah, the good move is not happening anyway. So I'm going to do the worst, the less good move. The least good move. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Of course, we need to need to take care of him. That's very unfortunate. So we can kill, but yeah, if I could block, I would. Yeah, that would be an issue. So we need to kill, otherwise we won't get more spawns. And now we need to rush to block, and I'm too far away to block. So that's very close, very close mission. Yeah, yeah. The smoke is keep blocking me. I'll work orders to keep Vek from surfacing, but yeah, the thing is still blocking us. 1, 2, 3. We couldn't reach this anyway, so we cannot get a bump. Oh, we are done. I think we need to take damage or give up on the blocking. So if I do this, yeah, need to give up on the blocking, I guess. Maybe. How many Vek are there? So if only they attacked us instead. I cannot get, even with flying, so flying is very good, but is a limit. I needed 1 extra move, of course. I didn't roll I didn't try to get Prospero the perfect, so I just kept it from the Rift Workers run. So this would have been perfect. Actually, no, the opposite. Pushing from here. Well, no, still. Not perfect. Because, yeah, coming here would be perfect. So yeah, I need the extra movement or remove this one. So if I could push him back, and so if there was no Psion, I could use the move to push, and this come here would kill both of them. And we would be perfectly fine. But I cannot do that. So that's the problem with the Psion, they're just getting in the way. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get the extra objective. So I needed to do this, something like that. But they went too far away to kill because I knew that they wouldn't get spawned anyway. Otherwise... So if I could... Yeah, if I had one extra move, I could do this. Come here. Kill. That's very unfortunate. Oh. That's slightly better, I guess. But just slightly better. And then we'll be in the corner. Yeah. Oh, even, yeah, with the extra 4 move, I could reach this spot and then push it like this would be perfect. It would block. I cannot even reach the blocking point. And if I had Eric 1, I could push this away and then move in over here, kill both of them in one shot. So these two are too close. So I don't think I'm going to... Yeah, that was too risky, this extra objective. Was way too risky. And yeah, if I kill this one, I won't get... I could have added extra smoke, but yeah. Oh, of course, I don't repair the acid. That was dumb. Yes, I should have added extra smoke over here. Let go, you bastard. Can we make it? So yeah, we are not 4 Vek, so 2 spawns. So we need to block both of them. Can we do it? We can ignore this one. Oh, that's very good actually. They both targeted me. I forgot that we need to kill this one too. And they cannot attack behind. And that's why you don't pick block Vek spawning if you want to do a perfect island. That's a perfect example for that. But so far, I'm getting this for XP, but so far things are going very well. So the problem is the broken objective in on unfair. But yeah, I think I can also... Well, it's too late to smoke now, because there won't be enough turns. And I cannot push it like this, because I will get killed. So probably, yeah. Not sure if I want to keep the XP over there or not. That's unfortunate, but I think we can destroy the acid storm later. But yeah, on unfair, block Vek spawning is very tricky unless you have Archie or a good map, but maybe I could have done that with Ghana since only has 2 HP and also went over here. Maybe with Ghana on this mech I could have done this, but so far no issue with defending. No issue at all thanks to the... Actually, can I reach it? This should kill, right? The smoke... Does the smoke deal damage? Is this an enemy unit? Not really. Oh, it's also immune to smoke. Great. So I cannot do this. I cannot do this. I need to do the opposite, I guess. And then move. It pains me to think what the acid has done to the environment. Yes. He has repented from from his past on Detritus. But aside from this dumb objective, the Rusty Hugs much better to deal with than the Mist Eaters. Of course, I'm going to do a 3-island run with the Mist Eaters too, but don't know if I record it, but I can do also a 40k run on my own, and maybe I get better with them. But so far, Rusty Hugs much better. Next time, Corporate HQ. I'm going to end it here because I plan, since we lost the perfect island, I'm planning to do a very fast archive. We'll see how the smoke deals with the mods, but yeah, Rusty Hugs very strong. Some objectives are really unfair now because there are simply not enough spawns. So there should be a modifier that reduces Vek, starting Vek by 1 or 2 with that objective, so that you get more spawns, of course. But not worried about the Firefly Leader. So next time we'll breeze through this mission and the archive. So thank you very much for watching. Take care.